Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, guys, this is it. One final showdown for today. Will I win, or will I suck a big bag of dicks? Find out right here, right now, in another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles. Fuck yeah! Alright, well, I hope that intro was enthusiastic enough for y'all. Oh boy, we're in for a fun fucking round this time. This is going to be another installment of roasting stupid fucking morons on Twitter. Because, there's an overabundance of stupid morons on Twitter and they must be roasted. That being said, though, I want your guys' opinion on something, too. If you guys want me to make more of these kind of videos, like where I'm just, going around roasting people on Twitter, because I'm going to be honest, I do have issues with it because it kind of makes me look a bit like an asshole. I'm going to be honest, I enjoy making fun of people on Twitter because I am an asshole, but honestly, I don't like to be the aggressor in certain circumstances. I like to be on the defensive. That way, I can claim the moral high ground. Again, I'm always, playing these things out in my head thinking of, okay, how can I make this person look bad? Why? Because, again, as for mentioned, I'm an asshole. I'll be the first one to admit it. But I don't like to be the aggressor in certain circumstances, and when I insert myself into these, things when these people don't actually launch personal attacks against me, I'm the one going on the offensive, and I don't like to go on the offensive. I like to be on the defensive, honestly, because I try not to cause trouble for people. I want to make it clear. I don't like to cause trouble for people, so typically, I don't like to do things like this, where I just attack random people on Twitter who, haven't really done anything to me personally for me to reasonably warrant me attacking them. But I'm sorry, some people on Twitter are just so dumb I just can't help myself sometimes, honestly. And this was just such a case, so let me know what you guys think, your overall thoughts. If you want me to do more videos like this where I roast people on Twitter, let me know. I'm not a huge fan of this, kind of thing, but it is fun. I will say that. It is fun to roast stupid people on Twitter, but I will say, I am kind of in the wrong here. I'm not saying that I'm entirely in the right for just going out of my way to make fun of these people, for being idiots. So I'm not saying I'm entirely in the right in this circumstance, but at the same time, again, these people are dumb and they need to be called out for their stupidity in some cases, in my humble opinion. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section if you want me to, do more content like this. You can also wait until after you've seen how I go about doing this. If you want me to do more content like this, let me know down in the comment section. And if you don't want me to do more content like this, that is totally fine with me. Twitter is a cesspool of shit and garbage and stupid people. So I would rather not dwell on it too much. But again, I will say this. I'm not going to say that I don't enjoy doing this or that I don't take some kind of pleasure in doing this, because I do. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. But at the same time, it does kind of make me look a bit like an asshole, and I don't always like being the aggressor, So, yeah, I don't know. Either way, let me know what you guys think if you want more of this kind of content of me roasting stupid people on Twitter. Again, to be fair, this person that I'm going to be roasting today never launched a personal attack against me. Want to make it abundantly clear. I also ask that you guys do not go and harass this person. I want to make that abundantly clear as well. Mostly because this person's kind of an idiot anyway, so it'd be a waste of time. A wise man once said that arguing with a stupid person is a waste of time because in their mind they will always be right and they will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience at being at that level. So it's pointless to argue with stupid people. But it's still kind of fun sometimes, I'll be the first one to admit. So, and this person actually didn't even respond to me directly, so it's like, whatever. I'm not going to, continue harassing him or bothering him. I mean, much beyond making this video, obviously, but still. And even this I wouldn't consider to be harassment. It's just fair criticism of someone else's opinion. All right, so before we get started here, for those of you who don't know, I live in Illinois, which is a state in the United States of America. Now, some of you may be saying, multi-step, why are you saying that? Well, believe it or not, I do actually have viewers from all around the world, not just in the United States. I also have viewers from, again, all over the world who watch my content. So some people may not know that Illinois is a state within the United States of America. So, yeah, I live in Illinois, and obviously the biggest city in Illinois is Chicago. Chicago, I think, is like the third biggest city in the United States, I think. I want to say like either San Francisco or LA is bigger, and then New York, I think, is the biggest. But Chicago's the third biggest. Big-ass fucking city, right? So Chicago has tons of suburbs. And the area around Chicago is referred to as Chicagoland. So anything within, like, basically an hour of Chicago is basically considered Chicagoland. You know, the Chicagoland area. Like, even where I live, it's decently far away from Chicago, but even where I live, it's still considered the Chicagoland area. So, one of the suburbs of Chicago is a town called Naperville. Now, actually, Naperville is where the owner of the restaurant that I work at, he actually owned a second restaurant out in Naperville for a while, but recently had to sell it. So, Naperville is a pretty typical suburb, you know. I mean, it's pretty basic. There's nothing super special about it. It's pretty much your average suburb, what you'd expect, you know. And this fucking idiot on Twitter. So the other day, for whatever reason, Naperville was trending on Twitter. And so people had to chime in, of course, with all sorts of really stupid hot takes. And this was the dumbest one that I came across, I think. So this guy who goes by the name of, and I'm kind of going to be reading off the side here, so sorry if the audio gets a little bit weird. Again, I'm testing out an entirely new recording setup also, so I'm not entirely sure how the audio is going to sound. Hopefully you guys can hear me all good and all that good shit. But yeah, so this guy who goes by the name of Matthew Stockman on Twitter, his @ sign is Stockman Coors, spelled STOCKMANCORPS. Stockman Coors, that's his @ sign, but he goes by the name of Matthew Stockman. So this guy, I think, gave the worst fucking hot take I saw all day on Twitter. Okay, so I'm going to read his comment as follows. Naperville is not only anti-LGBTQ, but it's also not Chicago. If you live in Naperville, you are in the suburbs. Stop lying to yourselves. You make us look bad. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to dissect specifically the last part of that comment, the part where he said, the people in Naperville make the people in Chicago look bad. I'm also going to get to what I replied to this guy with, because I did leave a reply on his initial comment. So here's the funny thing. I'm going to read you guys this guy's Twitter bio, because this is also important. His Twitter bio reads as follows. A gay college graduate who likes sushi and hates the Electoral College. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag I'm with Ukraine. Hashtag trans rights. Hashtag free Palestine. Hashtag Medicare for all. Hashtag Trump lost. Now, before we even get going, let me dissect this guy's Twitter bio for a second here. So he says, specifically, he didn't just say a college graduate. He said a gay college graduate because he's trying to gain sympathy from people because apparently gay people are so fucking oppressed in this country, even though we hold them up on pedestals, clap and applaud their beautiful bravery because they love shoving their cock up another man's ass. Because apparently that's brave and beautiful some fucking how. God, I hate this world. You could have just said a college graduate. No one gives a shit that you're fucking gay, dude. No one fucking cares. It's not even that special anymore. Seems like every day someone's coming out as gay and you're just like, whatever. As it should be. You know, if you're gay and that works for you, cool. Who cares? There's no need to make a big deal about it. Because guess what? No one fucking cares. And hates the Electoral College. Well, he obviously doesn't understand the significance of the Electoral College, so... Yeah, because we want the major cities to be deciding all of the policy that goes on in the United States. Because the major cities in this country are doing really fucking well these days, aren't they? Oh, wait. Record high crime statistics. Anyway, which I'll be getting into that in a little bit. He says, hashtag Black Lives Matter. Well, no shit. White lives also matter. Asian lives also matter. Native American lives matter. Indian lives matter. Guess what, asshole? All lives matter. Saying Black Lives Matter is stupid. Because it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, no shit, Black Lives Matter. No fucking shit. Obviously, Black Lives Matter. But you know what else matters? All the other lives. They all fucking matter too. Brown lives matter. All fucking lives matter. Fucking racist fuck. Hashtag I'm with Ukraine. Well, yeah, no shit. Hashtag trans rights. No thanks. If trans rights means that biological men can compete in women's sports, no. No thanks. I'll take a pass on trans rights. Hashtag free Palestine. No. Fuck Palestine. Israel is our ally. Palestine honestly can go fuck itself. Hashtag Medicare for all. Well, guess what? You can get medical care in this country, you dumbass. If you fucking pay for it. There already is Medicare for all, you moron. You just have to pay for it. You have access to health care. You just have to get off your lazy fat fucking ass, get yourself a fucking job, and pay for it. Yeah, it might be a little overpriced, and again, I think that's something we can talk about. You know, there are prescription drugs out there that are way overpriced because the pharmaceutical companies are greedy as fuck. That's something we can talk about. But Medicare for all? There already is Medicare for all, you fucking moron. You just have to pay for it. Really? You dumbass? Like, seriously, this guy claims on his Twitter bio that he's a college graduate. And he is saying stupid shit like this. That's why I replied to his comment saying, so, I'm going to reread his comment. His comment is as follows. Naperville is not only anti-LGBTQ, but it's also not Chicago. If you live in Naperville, you are in the suburbs. Stop lying to yourselves. You make us look bad. And that's the main reason why his Twitter bio said he's a college graduate. That's why my reply to his comment was, out of curiosity, what college did you graduate from and what did you major in? That's all I asked. And trust me, I could have come up with a lot more zingers than that. Trust me, the comment that I made to him was very tame. You know, I made that comment. It was very tame. Trust me, I could have said much worse shit than that. You know, I at least, when I go after people, I at least try to be somewhat civil about it, you know? I don't try to be a complete asshole about the way I go after people. I at least try to be somewhat, you know, not a complete dick. Granted, I was being condescending there, and I was being a little bit sarcastic, but I was at least asking an honest question, you know? Like, what the fuck college did you go to, dude, where you're spouting this stupidity? So, I did end up getting one reply, not from the person who originally posted the original stupid comment, but I got a reply from this person named Swagmaster. His @ is libdestroyer62, and he replied to me saying, you know, he replied to my comment that I was making to this other person. He replied to me asking, out of curiosity, how much student debt do you have? And I replied to him saying I have $0 worth of student debt, because that's true. I, to this day, have $0 worth of student debt because I don't buy shit that I can't afford. Amazing fucking concept that is. God forbid people are actually fucking responsible with their money and don't expect the government to bail them out when they spend $10 million fucking dollars getting a degree in fucking gender studies. So yeah, I'm not really sure what that other guy was trying to get at replying to my comment. He's like, out of curiosity, how much student debt do you have? I'm like, I have $0 for student debt, dude. Not sure what you're talking about. But yeah, so the initial comment, I'm going to reread it one more time. And keep in mind, this guy touts on his, Twitter bio that he's a college graduate. And he was stupid enough to say, basically okay, so I'm just going to paraphrase this comment because I'm sick of reading it because it's so fucking stupid. So basically, apparently, Naperville is anti-LGBTQ. Okay, and apparently somehow the people in Naperville are making the people in Chicago look bad, according to this obviously super genius with a college degree. He's obviously a lot smarter than me because I don't have a college degree, right? This dude is bragging on his Twitter bio about how he has a college degree. Okay. So his first claim, Naperville is anti-LGBTQ. All right, where's your proof, dipshit? Where's your proof that the whole town of Naperville is anti-LGBTQ? As you claim. The town itself, you say, the town itself of Naperville is openly anti-LGBTQ. I'm not talking about maybe just a few politicians here or there who are anti-LGBTQ. His claim is that Naperville itself is anti-LGBTQ. That's at least what he's saying anyway. That's what his exact words are saying. Where's your fucking proof? I'm waiting. Okay, and here's the other claim that we're going to debunk right here, right now. He is saying that the people of Naperville are making the people of Chicago look bad, which I thought was the most heinous part of this fucking comment that this guy made. So let's do a little basic research, shall we? And I pulled up the statistics. I actually did research on this. Okay, so let's compare the crime rates of Naperville to the crime rates of Chicago, shall we? So let's do Chicago first. Okay, so in this article that I pulled up. So, according to recent crime statistics, Chicago has a crime rate of 3,926 per 100,000 people. That's 67% higher than the national average. And violent crime plays an outsized role in those numbers. So, Chicago is worse than 67% of the United States on crime. Okay. So, let's compare that to Naperville, shall we? According to the National Crime Statistics, Naperville is safer than 86% of the other cities in the United States of America. 86% safer. It is safer than 86%. Sorry, I said that wrong. But it is safer than 86% of U.S. cities. That is what the crime statistics show, is that Naperville, Illinois is safer than 86% of U.S. cities. Compare that to what I just showed you with Chicago. You know how I found these statistics? I did basic, and I mean basic entry-level research to discover these numbers. It literally took me less than 5 fucking minutes. Yet somehow this guy is claiming that the people of Naperville are making the people of Chicago look bad? What? How the hell do you justify that fucking claim? When the crime statistics are much fucking worse in Chicago per capita, by the way. I'm not just saying that because, you know, Chicago's a bigger city, so you'd expect there to be more crimes. I'm talking about per capita. These are like per capita statistics. Yeah, you're making the claim that the people of fucking Naperville are making the people of Chicago look bad? How the hell do you justify saying that shit? Now, granted, I'm not saying that, Chicago is not without its advantages, but Chicago is a shithole. Chicago is an absolute cesspool of crime and stupidity. There's a reason why I avoid Chicago like the plague. And again, I'm not saying that Chicago's all bad. They have some really excellent museums there, some excellent sporting venues. Sure. But I wouldn't go within spitting distance of Chicago unless I had no other choice. Fuck that, dude. I don't want any part of this shit. Hell, I was nervous enough when I went to fucking Joliet for a fucking concert. Joliet's also surprisingly a shithole, which I didn't realize that. Because my only experience with Joliet up until then was watching the movie The Blues Brothers, but still. I'm like, damn. And this guy claims he went to college? And I just debunked your claim with basic Google searches? Dude, whatever college you went to, dude, you wasted your fucking money, because obviously they didn't teach you shit. And you're a fucking college graduate? And you can't even be bothered to do fucking basic entry-level research? My dude, I am a kid who sits around playing video games all day, and you're a fucking college graduate, and I debunk your fucking claim with a basic Google search? How embarrassing to be so fucking stupid. Wow. Imagine saying something that fucking stupid and actually being serious about it. Like, oh, the people in Naperville are making the people in Chicago look bad. Okay. Y'all just keep fucking believing that. What a moron. Like, literally, basic research pretty much debunks that claim. Now, granted, crime statistics are only one thing to look at, granted, when deciding whether a place is better than the other. But it's a pretty damn important statistic, to judge the people who live there based on, Judging the people who live in a place based on the crime statistics is a pretty good indicator of whether or not there are quality people living in a particular area. Based on the crime statistics, I would say the people of Chicago are the ones making the people of Naperville look bad. How can you honestly make that fucking argument and be actually serious about it? What a fucking dipshit. Like, good lord, dude. Dude, you need to go to whatever college you fucking graduated from, and you need to get a refund, because holy shit, they taught you nothing. They obviously didn't teach you how to do fucking basic entry-level research. Because, my dude, holy crap, if you were actually intelligent, you would not be making a stupid-ass claim like that. Oh, the people of Naperville are making the people of Chicago look bad. I laughed my fucking ass off when I read that. Like, honest to God, I was laughing my goddamn ass off when I read that. So I want to thank this guy for posting such stupid garbage, because it was actually genuinely fucking hilarious. I'm like, how the hell can someone actually be seriously making the claim that the people of Naperville are making the people of Chicago look bad? Like, dude. That's hilarious. I want to make it clear, too. I do not live in Naperville. I want to make it clear, too. Naperville's a little bit of a drive from where I live. Probably like a 45-minute drive or some shit like that, if I had to guess. Something like that. So I want to make it clear. I don't even live in Naperville. So, I have no stake in this, defending the people of Naperville. But honestly, if I had a choice, based on the crime statistics alone, I would much rather spend an afternoon in Naperville than in fucking Chicago. Like, Chicago has some nice shit, like I said, if you don't mind dodging a few fucking stray bullets here or there. Because of Mayor Fishface not doing her fucking job, being more concerned about the LGBTQ rights in Chicago than the actual goddamn people shooting other people, which kind of thinks that you might want to worry about that before you start worrying about all the LGBTQ bullshit. Just saying. You know, people's lives might be a little bit more important than your self-righteous ideologies. Just fucking throwing that shit out there. But then again, what the hell do I know, right? I'm not a college graduate. Hell, I'm just some kid who sits around playing video games all day. It's not like I know what I'm talking about. And yet it takes someone like me to debunk this guy with a 5-minute web search. My dude, holy crap. You need to get a refund from whatever fucking college you went to, because holy crap, they did not teach you shit. Like, what a moron. This is the mediocre trash that our fucking education system is churning out. People like this. This is the mediocre fucking trash that our college systems are churning out. No wonder why countries like China are fucking laughing at us. What a joke. What a fucking joke, man. But honestly, I found this whole thing to be incredibly funny because this guy's insanely stupid. Like, imagine saying something like that, not even bothering to do basic research and actually being serious about it. Like, what a moron. But here's the real takeaway. Again, like I said, I don't like doing things like this if we can't all learn something from this. Look, if you're going to make a claim, at least do some kind of basic entry-level research about it. Because if you end up talking about something that you know nothing about and can't be bothered to do your due diligence, or at least even do a tiny bit of due diligence, you're going to end up making yourself look like a complete goddamn idiot. So again, before you post dumb hot takes on Twitter, which I'm not necessarily saying is a bad thing, it can be quite entertaining, but at least do your goddamn research. Unlike this guy who claims to be a college graduate, especially if you're going to go around claiming, you know, bragging about the fact that you're a college graduate. Like, if you're going to do that and then make a claim about something like this, at least do your fucking research. Because now you just made yourself look like a complete fucking idiot by bragging, oh, I'm a college graduate. Okay, yet you say the people of Naperville are making Chicago look bad. Have you looked at the goddamn crime statistics, my dude? Because clearly you haven't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be saying stupid shit like that. Okay? Again, especially if you're going to brag about being a college graduate. Do your due diligence before making a dumb shit hot take on Twitter. Otherwise, you will be rightfully roasted, as you should be. So that's the real takeaway from this. Again, I don't like, you know, just straight up roasting people if we can't learn something from them. And honestly, you can learn a lot by observing stupid people. You can learn a lot from them. So in a way, I'm kind of grateful that there are stupid people out there, you know, because again, we can learn a lot from them. And it's important to do so. And again, I would not just be mindlessly attacking this guy if I didn't think that it was worth our time and we could learn something from this idiot. So don't go around bragging that you're a college graduate and then not even be bothered to do basic research and then post dumb shit hot takes on Twitter without doing basic entry-level research. Because, again, kind of makes you look like a complete fucking idiot. Just saying. Alright. Well, anyway, guys, I wanted to end on a little bit of a funner note. Funner, that's a word. But anyway, speaking of college graduates, then again, I didn't graduate college, so I have an excuse for sucking at grammar. Alright, anyway. That is going to be it for me for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, this is my first real recording session with this new recording device. So let me know what you guys thought of the overall video quality, sound quality, shit like that. Mostly I'm concerned with the video quality, but we'll see how that shit turns out. Hopefully it turns out all good and all that good shit. But yeah, gotta say, had some fun today. You know, we discussed some topics that I felt like needed to be discussed. You know, there were a bit of darker topics today, but hopefully light will be shed on these topics and real solutions can be brought to the problems that plague our society in this day and age. That is my hope. All right. Well, either way, guys, that is going to be it for me for today. So, as always, everyone, stay cool and rock on. This is Multi-Step, signing off.